The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, this is TVWAN News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, addressing myths around vasectomy, credit guarantee scheme for designers, and palais qualify for Chile. Air Niugini is informing students who are sponsored by the Department of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology that their tickets will be sent via email. The airline says this is to minimize queues at the sales office, hence they are encouraging students to communicate through email only. Air Niugini says the tickets will be processed and sent back via email within 48 hours. Students are also reminded to present a valid student ID during boarding. Those without IDs will be denied boarding and tickets forfeited. Tickets are valid for 2 months only with no change permitted. Once ticketed for uplift, should students miss their flights, they will be responsible for any rebooking or change fees or lose their tickets if they fail to board. Madang Provincial Administrator Frank Lau has confirmed there is funding for each government section and needs proper communication with section heads to be able to release it. Lau was responding to questions raised by the media on funding to address law and order in the province. Lau commended Provincial Police Boss Acting Superintendent Mazuk Rubiang for doing a fine job of addressing law and order. He advised that a meeting can be organized with the PPC to discuss how they can collectively address the rising crime in Madang as soon as possible. He said he will call the PPC and the Rural Police Commander for a briefing and go over the issues, especially crime activities along Madang's highway.
I need a direction now. Him through his PC has to tell us what he wants for the province, the way forward. His 100-day plan, his first plan. He has to tell us immediately what he wants, what needs to be taken care of in the province.
World Vasectomy Day was celebrated in Leh on Friday, the 18th of November, at the Murray Stopes office. Murray Stopes officers shared how difficult it was to address myths surrounding the male birth control procedure, while some successful clients shared their stories in the hopes of encouraging more men to consider vasectomy.
World Vasectomy Day falls on the third Friday of November every year. For this year, it was observed on Friday, the 18th of November. The event is observed annually to raise global awareness on vasectomy as a male-oriented solution to prevent unintended pregnancies. Murray Stopes Lay Outreach 1 coordinator, Alex Wamingi, outlined the challenges that they face when conducting the vasectomy program, saying most men believe the myth that a vasectomy will lead to a decrease in strength and sex drive.
Vasectomy and good plan Lord Papa, plan the Papa in a sawe. As a vasectomy provider, Mr. Go out all the in the Moravian province, Mr. Reaching, go to the 100 areas, Mr. Making awareness, talk out, talk sawe, good problem, vasectomy, 1 and 2 or sakam. But plenty also misunderstanding on sakam. But Milag talk, thank you.
In Morobe, Miniame district has the highest number of clients.
Minama district plan di papasakam. So in Morobe province, the district Minama all come was a picks up la mibla.
The coordinator further said satisfied vasectomy clients help to spread the word in the communities and dispel the misinformation associated with the procedure. Vasectomy is a quick, safe, and simple surgery. It is less expensive and easier to recover from than tube ligation, which is when a woman's fallopian tubes are tied. Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
Family planning is a challenging area for public health in Morobe Province. Family Health Services Coordinator from the Morobe Provincial Health Authority, Patricia Mitiel Gahanao, said while they are not stopping citizens from having children, they want partners to decide on the number of children they are able to support.
During the commemoration of World Vasectomy Day in Ley, Family Health Services Coordinator from the Morobe Provincial Health Authority, Patricia Mitiel Gahanao, stressed that planning a family improves a couple's financial situation as well as their physical health and social well-being.
Our aim is to, stop him all. Man marry logat pikinini, at least they have a choice how many pikinini bolga. All star we gonna pikinini just come tassel. Plenty pikinini school fees out or something sort. So that's for very most important something. And family planning I mean blol mama tassel and blol man mama too.
Sister Gahanao outlined that PNG's culture has proven to be a barrier in the effective delivery of family planning services, especially vasectomy. She gave as an example the COVID-19 vaccine, which the public is still hesitant to receive.
Because passing me Papua New Guinea, time Mary kisim in plans, kisi family planning, on pla Mary looking condom inside lo bilum blo man, or man looking condom inside lo bilum blo Mary, or Mary kisim plan na disla. I am big plus of suspect. Some very understanding couples, they can have one guy to come outside now and talk, yes, mitla Mary one Mary. And that is something that Mitla must encourage him, all man marry and population in order for us to control our population.
Salome Vincent, TV1 News.
The Kumura Foundation's Travel to Change track team is taking on the famous Kokoda track from November 23 to 27. They aim to raise funds to support their targeted educational projects for 2023 in Gembog, Simbu Province. The Travel to Change campaign is the foundation's only annual fundraising drive where they would trek to very remote areas with medical workers and supplies to treat patients. To date, the Kumura Foundation track team has trekked some remote and strenuous parts of the Bismarck, Sarawaget, and the Finisterre range. Last year, the team trekked from the foot of Mount Willem at Betty's Lodge to Snow Pass in Medang's Upper Bundi. The trek team left Ley on Tuesday for Popondetta. TV1 News continues when we return. Stay with us.
With BSP Internet Banking, you can enjoy your banking at home, at work, or wherever you are. BSP Personal Internet Banking allows you to view your accounts and transactions, transfer money, bill pay, schedule future payments, or access your bank statements. Visit your nearest BSP branch to register now. BSP Internet Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Open Nets.
Susan, I want something.
I'm Sunshine Nutri-Strong. I'm new blue packet Sunshine milk.
Ah, Sunshine got new blue packet milk.
Yes, I'm good lo walking coffee, tea, na baking scone too. Sunshine Nutri-Strong. I'm scale lo making Milo or milk belong all picking long drink too.
nice, yeah.
M now Sunshine Nutri-Strong, and we got vitamins and minerals too.
Sunshine Nutri-Strong, the new nutritious milk from Sunshine.
SP Lager was there for the birth of our nation. We cheered when we dominated the Pacific Games. And we were full of pride when the Hunters lifted the cup. SP Lager, cheers to 70 years.
When you're spending time with family, when you've got a big day ahead, when you have given it all you've got, when you're putting on a feast, that's when you want the best. That's when you want flame rice. New flame rice. Win him, Olgera.
Welcome back. Minister for Foreign Affairs Justin Kachenko revealed that the potential for Papua New Guinea to engage more actively in trade and economic relations with Vietnam has progressed through a proposal to establish an honorary consul in its capital city of Hanoi. This was stated during the official bilateral meeting with Vietnamese counterpart, Foreign Minister Bui Tan San, at the 33rd Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit last Friday, November the 18th. Kachenko stated that through this, both countries entering into an investment promotion and protection agreement, this is also an opportunity to encourage facilities for private and public sectors of both countries to do joint ventures in investment. Minister Tan San approved of the idea and added that they would like to set up a front European Union fisheries cooperation and look at ways to encourage business and trade promotion activities on areas such as agricultural production, fisheries and mining. PNG Fashion and Design Week, in partnership with the Women's Microbank, were pleased to launch of the PNG FDW Credit Guarantee Scheme. The scheme is established to roll out finance assistance to micro and small enterprises in the fashion industry. A signing of Memorandum of Agreement by the PNG Fashion and Design Week Limited and Women's Microbank Limited has allowed for the launch of PNG FDW Credit Guarantee Scheme. The scheme allows the rollout of finance assistance to micro and small enterprises in the fashion design industry. The partnership recognizes the need for creative entrepreneurs to have access to affordable and adequate financing to empower themselves and their businesses, to also contribute effectively to economic and social development and inclusive growth of the creative economy through the cultural creative industries. Founder and director for PNG FDW, Janet Sios, encouraged fashion designers to look beyond national borders and aim to export quality and authentic PNG fashion creations and designs to the global market.
We've been doing this for 7 years. 7 designers, unknown industry. We've gone through a lot of changes in the last 7 years together, and seeing the support here today, which is going to lead us to signing that MOU with the Women's Microbank for that support, is ultimately like the dream is coming true.
Chief Executive Officer for Women's Microbank Limited, Gunani Didas, said this arrangement allows both parties to grow.
Hobby goes to the entrepreneurship, but finance is an issue. That's where actually this partnership is coming in. How an easy finance can be available to those entrepreneurship that they are trying to go to the next level, but they are pulled back because of finance is not available. How we can support.
The signing of the MOA also was completed by a check presentation of 10,000 kina from the PNG Health Assurance Company towards the PNG FDW Credit Guarantee Scheme, a pledge of 50,000 kina from the National Gaming Control Board and other sponsors as well. SME around the country is booming. Kainantu district in Eastern Highlands is making progress in this sector. Yvonne Baru, owner of Vaughn's Gifts and Statement Accessories, hosted an SME fair and mini fashion show recently to provide an opportunity for SMEs to market their products. Small and medium enterprises are taking flight across the country, including Kainantu in Eastern Highlands Province. An SME fair and mini fashion show was hosted in the town recently to give SME owners an opportunity to market their products. Yvonne Barrow, an SME owner in Kainantu, owns and runs Vaughn's Gifts and Statement Accessories. Her SME hosted the event to promote other SMEs and their products.
The main purpose of this is to expose Kainantu SMEs, upcoming SMEs, to get us all together so that we can have a common area where our customers can come and see what we are selling. To connect the SMEs with the customers so that in a later time, when the customers require certain service, they know that they don't have to go outside of Kainantu.
With the assistance of Kainantu LLG office, an area was secured to host the fair. This was the second fair in Kainantu. The first was held in April early this year.
My main motivation was the Palm City markets that Sylvia Pascoe is running in Port Moresby. She's really identified the real need for us upcoming and developing and growing SMEs. We need the market. We need the exposure to the right, to our customers. We need a safe place to display our products, a safe and a conducive area for all our customers, so that they can come in and see what we are selling. Most of the time, us upcoming SMEs, growing SMEs, small SMEs, budding SMEs, we don't have the finances yet to rent a place. We don't have the capital to build our own area, to build our own space to grow our business. I saw that not only in Moresby they were doing this, in Leh they started to do this, in Goroka they started to do this, and I said, I have this in my hometown. Why can't I do it for my town?
She added that member for Kainantu, William Hagahuno, was present at the SME fair and was impressed by the SME stalls. He visited each one and SME owners were able to share their business aspirations and challenges with him. And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Whether we're playing sport, exercising for fitness, being active for work or play, just having some fun, or just chilling, there is one name we can count on that we know will keep us going strong. Skell Rice. Healthy, nutritious, delicious medium grain rice full of vitamins and minerals. Skell helps us maintain a healthy, active lifestyle so we can enjoy every day.
Skell Rice. Skell Rice.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Prime PNG made.
We see you day in, day out, getting on with the job. Coming out on top because you're not one to back down. From the islands to highlands, from the southern to the north, we see you moving heaven and earth to move our country forward. And at the end of the day, we will be there to serve Papua New Guineans who achieve success with the reward they deserve.
Welcome back. Papua New Guinea women's and Tongan men's win Oceania's 7th challenge after matches were abandoned due to severe weather. Papua New Guinea women's qualified to represent Oceania at the 2023 World Rugby Challenger Series. Tonga men's and Papua New Guinea men's both qualify for the 2023 World Rugby Challenger Series.
To throw the ball around.
In the women's final, PNG breezed through their last matches in the pool stage, scoring points at will against Vanuatu and Solomon Islands. Star player Naomi Kelly was up to her usual standard, demolishing defense with damaging runs. Following the pool stage, its team was seeded according to their results, with the 2 games dictating the final positions before a thunderstorm washed out the championship final between Samoa and PNG. First up with the Solomon Islands taking on Vanuatu. Standout performer Ella Puya opened the Solomon Islands account with an incredible length of the field try. The rest of the match was more of the same from the Solomon Islands, who avoided a last place finish with a win over Vanuatu. Next was an incredible example of free-flowing rugby between Tonga and the Cook Islands. Finding the lead first, Tonga was in the driver's seat during the first half. However, within the 5 minutes of the second half, Tonga conceded a yellow card and try within the same play, leaving the door open for a Cook Islands comeback. Luckily for the Tongans, they were able to hold on long enough to secure a third-place finish, just scraping past the Cook Islands. Unfortunately, the women's 7th challenge final between PNG and Samoa had to be abandoned due to the severe weather. Therefore, in accordance with the tournament rules, whoever scored the most points over the weekend would be declared the winner. Consequently, PNG women were declared the winners due to having the most tournament points during the pools and knockout rounds. As a top-ranked team in the Women's Challenge, PNG have qualified to represent Oceania at the 2023 World Rugby Challenger Series in Chile. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Day 2 of the Oceania 7th Challenge saw the finals of the men's competition affected by some turbulent weather, washing out the most important games of the day. Tonga takes on PNG to decide who qualifies for the next Rugby World Cup Challenger Series in Chile in 2023.
The men's championship match was abandoned before the match commencement due to severe weather. Therefore, in accordance with the tournament rules, Tonga men's was declared the winner due to having the most points in the pool and knockout rounds. The quarterfinals kicked off day 2 of the men's competition with Niue and Cook Islands taking center stage first up. Next up was a heavyweight bout between Australia A and Papua New Guinea. The Pukpuks were unable to take the lead early, squandering a chance to score from kick-off, a mistake which they would immediately regret, as Jordan Lee Bacon would put the Australians in the lead following a length of the field try. Papua New Guinea would chase the whole game, chasing this lead, ultimately falling by 3 tries to Australia. The third semi-final of the day saw PNG play the Cook Islands. The Pukpuks shot themselves in the foot earlier, conceding an unnecessary yellow card. Despite this, their defense remained tenacious as ever, as they were able to scrape a win past a valiant Cook Island side. The Tongans' match against Solomon Islands turned out to be a one-way traffic. Solomon Islands was simply helpless against a man-possessed Tongan side. As the 2 top-ranked teams in the men's challenge, Tonga and PNG men's have qualified to represent Oceania in the 2023 World Rugby Challenger Series in Chile. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
And that ends the news tonight. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent the transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water, cough or sneeze into your elbow, and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.